Hey, Ben. How are you? Fancy coming out to the breakfast room this morning?
Sure.
You okay, Ben? You're not yourself this morning, like your mind is miles away.
I've been thinking about what happens when I die.
Oh, well, do you want to tell me what's been going through your head? You look like you need to take a load off your mind.
Thanks, Jenny. You got a few minutes?
Sure.
I've been getting a bit worried. I've had a couple of chats with Jan, my wife.
Oh yeah, how is she?
I'm really worried about her, Jenny. She doesn't cope very well without me. We're a team, you know. But I'm getting a bit scared, see? I have this image in my head of how I want to die. I don't want a big hullabaloo. None of that jumping in my chest business. I just want my family with me, and I want to slip away in my sleep. Do you think it could be like that?
We do everything we can to make sure you have the death that you want, Ben. The palliative care team are great. If you want to talk with them, we can set up an advanced care planning meeting.
A what?
Advanced care planning. It's where you get to talk about and write down the treatment you want to happen and the stuff you don't want to happen.
But I don't want any of that chest thumping, resuscitation business. Don't they have to do that when somebody's heart stops beating?
Not necessarily, Ben. If you have ideas about what you want, we can talk with the team, put it in writing so it's all legal and follow your decisions. Even if you may not be able to talk or make your own decisions anymore, we can honour the decisions that you make now for your future care.
Oh, that's great. Been in my mind so much lately. Gets a bit complicated, though.
Go on.
Well, Jan, I know she means well, and she doesn't want me to die. I think she really hasn't understood how ill I am. She's trying not to believe it. It's really hard to talk to her about it. She just won't. She changes the subject or makes some excuse to go and get a cuppa or something.
Sounds like you both need to talk about it.
Yeah, I really want to. Not sure if Jan will, though. I did speak to the nurse about this the other day, and she gave me some forms to look at. They ask some huge questions about life.
I know the forms. They really make you think, eh? Let's have a look. Each state and territory has slightly different forms, but basically these forms help you understand your thoughts on the things that matter to you, your philosophy on life, and what being healthy and quality of life specifically mean to you. The decisions and choices you make can be used to help make decisions for your care options, with a substitute decision maker later.
A what?
A substitute decision maker is someone who understands your outlook on life, the things that are important to you and how you want to live your life. They can be your advocate, stand up for your choices when you might not be able to, if you're too sick.
Well, I'd really love Jan to do that, but I'm not sure we're on the same page, you know?
Yeah, I really think you and Jan should have a good sit down and go through this together. There's some really big statements that get you thinking to make you understand the treatment you want or don't want. Once you've completed the forms, your doctor just needs to make sure that you have capacity.
Capacity for what?
Capacity to make your own decisions and that you fully understand the consequences of the choices you've made. They also need to make sure that you're making the choices for the right reasons. You know, no one's forcing you to make decisions you don't really want to make. So say for instance that you say you don't want to be resuscitated. They need to make sure you know enough about it. Like, what is resuscitation? If you don't get resuscitated, then you're likely to die. They can look at other options instead of resuscitation, like making sure you aren't in pain at the end by giving sedation or strong painkillers. They need to make sure you understand the options and the consequences.